Hello, good evening to all.
Good evening, sir.
How are you, everyone? Doing good? Good evening, Kunal, Ritika, Godwin.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Amari. Okay, everyone. Turn on the camera. We'll start the class. Good evening to all. So, yesterday, Kunal, did you saw the video? Yesterday, notes
No,
completed?
sir, I came late.
Why, Kunal? Today, before starting the class, you can see that now in a fast motion.
Okay, sir.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि आज क्लास जुड़ने से पहले जो देखना चाहिए था ना।
हाँ सर, अब देख लूंगा सर खत्म होने के बाद।
अभी मैं फिर पढ़ाऊंगा तो तुम्हें क्या समझ में आएगा आएगा समझ में।
अरे सर, स्कूल में चैप्टर चल रहे हैं, आधे से ज्यादा खत्म हो गया, थोड़ा बहुत तो समझ में आता है।
ओके चलो ठीक है। ओके turn on the camera Kunal now. Ansh Godwin, good morning, good evening, turn on the camera please. We'll start the class. Okay,
Good
so
evening, sir.
good evening Sammy, where are you?
Hello, sir.
Good evening, turn on the camera please. Okay, so yesterday it was neutralization reaction that we ended our class in neutralization reaction. And in the neutralization reaction, we have learned that the water, like if I will take one example, NaOH plus HCl. If I will talk about this, so in this, what happened? Yesterday, what we learned? That Na dash 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 and OH minus, they will break. Hmm? And what about the HCl? H plus and dash 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 Cl minus, they will break. Okay. Now what will happen? This H plus and OH, they will make water.
NaCl plus H2O.
Yes. Yes. So this H plus and this uh, OH minus will make water. Okay. And Na plus Cl will make NaCl. So it is NaCl plus H2O. This is how the reaction. Did you understand? This is called as what? Neutralization reaction. What reaction? Neutralization reaction that we talk about. Okay. So in the neutralization reaction, what happened that acid plus base makes salt plus water. Okay, everyone, did you understand? Can you hear me? Say yes or no.
हाँ सर समझ आ गया.
Okay. Now second one now last reaction which is the one fourth reaction. Fourth reaction is reaction with metal oxide. Reaction with metal oxide. Now, what will happen when metal oxide react with acid? Now, everyone, please pay attention. First, we'll try to understand the main reaction, and then I'll give you the another reaction. Listen. Now, for example, if metal oxide reacts with acid, it also gives salt and water. Did you understand my point? No. When metal oxide react with acid, it will also give salt and water.
Sir, please repeat.
Okay. So I was saying, listen carefully. Metal oxide react with acid, it gives salt and water. For example, you can take any metal oxide. Ansh, do you want to give any metal oxide name? Any metal?
Iron.
Iron. Iron is like you can take iron. So like Fe2O3 we can say Fe2O3 which is a this thing and acid like HCl.
Sir, Fe2O3
Okay.
is
So
iron
what will
oxide.
happen? Yeah, iron oxide. Okay, and HCl is acid. So it will now. How will you make the compound? So we know that water is there. So water is there. Then
Mm.
this H and this O. This makes water.
H2. Water.
Uh, and then
Mm.
Fe and Cl. They will make bond. So like
Mm.
H2O, which is form, I will put on the right of there, and then Fe and Cl. So like you can make Fe has a valency 3, Cl has a
Mm.
valency 1. If you will do the cross multiply, you will get
Okay.
FeCl3. So you got the reaction. Kunal, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So any metal you can take, you can make compound with the valency and you can make the salt. Hmm? Kunal, can you give me any other metal that you want to form metal oxide for that?
Sir, zinc oxide.
Okay, zinc oxide. So what is the valency of zinc? Zinc
Sir,
valency is
I
2.
don't know.
+2, sir,
Okay, zinc
+2.
plus 2. And oxygen valency that you know?
-2.
Sir, sir, forgot,
ZNO,
sir.
ZNO.
Yeah,
ZNO, sir. 2
Zn.
with 2 cut.
So it will become
Sir,
ZNO. Yes.
sir, can you explain that Fe2O3 plus HCl gives FeCl3 plus H2O, that one?
Yeah. So Fe2O3 is a metal oxide. It reacts with acid. It gives salt plus water. How? How? So basically, H and O, they react. They makes water. And remaining behind Fe and Cl. Fe has a valency 3, Cl has a valency 1. Cross multiplication, you got FeCl3. Okay. Now, in the same way, like if you take zinc oxide plus HCl. So, Kunal, what will be the water forming? HNO is the water forming, no?
Yes,
So,
sir.
so I will write H2O on in the side. Now, what is remain behind zinc and chloride?
Yes, sir.
So, zinc has a valency,
2.
and what is the valency of chlorine?
Into
Sir,
1.
sir, I don't know.
Chlorine
Sir,
has a
1.
valency 1. Yes. I
1,
send you
sir.
the worksheet at the like the chart of valency in the group.
Yes,
Please
sir.
read that. Please learn
Yes,
that.
sir, I learned it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So it will
Yes,
become
sir.
ZnCl3. We got the salt. Did you understand? Good.
Yes, sir.
Write it down quickly. Gitika, did you
Sir,
understand this thing?
sir.
Yes.
Like, can you give me, can you solve this? Maybe there also. Ferric oxide plus HNO3 gives what?
Ferric oxide. Ferric oxide is what is the formula of ferric oxide? What is the
Plus
valency of
2, plus
ferric?
2. Plus 2,
Ferric
plus 2.
oxide
Ferric?
FeO plus HNO3. So you try to make it. Yes. Yes, Godwin.
No, sir, nothing. Understood.
Understood? Now, guys, we have one thing that we have to notice. Okay, one thing that we have to notice. First, the thing which we have to notice is when acid react with base, it gives salt and water. Are you with me, guys? I'll switch them so that it can be
Yes, sir.
easy for you guys to notice. When base react with acid, it gives salt and water. Correct? Neutralization reaction we learned yesterday. Metal
Yes,
oxide
yes.
react with acid. Metal oxide react with acid. It also gives salt and water. So it means
Metal
that
oxide is a base.
okay, Sami, please listen. Na? Metal oxide is acting like a base. Okay, so we got one observation. The observation is that metal oxide metal oxide is basic in nature. Are you with me? Metal oxide is basic in nature because it is reacting with acid to give neutral salt and neutral water. Did you understand? Ansh, Kunal, Godwin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, remember
Yes.
this. Now,
No,
what
sir,
type of
please. Metal oxide and basic that what in understand.
see here neutralization? What is neutralization reaction? Acid reacting on the base to give neutral salt and neutral water. Simple as that. Okay. If I will talk about this reaction, hmm, here is also acid reacting with metal oxide to give neutral salt and neutral water. So it means
Yes, sir.
that there is a common. What is a common? That metal oxide is acting like a base.
Nothing base.
So we can consider this that metal oxide is basic in nature. Yes, Gritika,
I have a doubt. What do we call
please.
iron three? Ferric or
Iron,
ferrous?
ferrous. Iron has 3 as ferrous. Iron, ferric has 2. Valency 2. Okay, guys. Did you understand? No.
Sir,
Yeah. Yes. Ansh. Yes, Shans. What happened? अंश क्या हुआ?
नेट जा रहा है अपने आप,
ओके,
आ रहा है।
कैमरा ऑफ कर दो, कैमरा ऑफ कर दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
नहीं सर, आ रहा है।
ओके. Okay. Did you understand, guys? So now, what type of question they will ask? They will ask this question that if you are in a car and driving for a jungle trip, okay, and what happened? There was a beehive, okay, and because the beehive is there, so one bee just bite your skin, and now it is giving you the irritation. So in the midst of the jungle, there is no hospital. What will you do? Okay, I'll ask. That only will give me the answer. Kunal, what will you do in that mix?
Sir, Colgate.
There is no Colgate. No, in a car you're in jungle trip. Normal, no Colgate.
Within
सर
1 month,
तो
sir.
सर
For
क्या
Only
कर
only Kunal. Let Kunal say. Then I will take 1 month. Yes, Kunal.
ओके सर।
Hmm.
सर और तो
Kunal?
क्या करेंगे? कोलगेट ही है बेस्ट ऑप्शन.
No, there is no Colgate. There is nothing is there.
तो सर अब मुझे नहीं पता तो.
Okay. Vitika?
Sir, if we have water, we'll pour on that area.
No, not an answer. It is a good answer, but not a perfect answer. Okay. Ansh?
सर वी कैन यूज इफ देयर इज एनी rust iron or thing
Nothing
to
is there.
rub on this, or we can use the
Nothing
outer layer of the tree.
of the key. Correct. Outer layer of tree or
Tree.
key?
Tree.
No, no, no tree. No tree. Okay. Godwin, you want to give it a try?
sir, within 1 hour, reach a hospital and then.
No, no, no. No, that is not the answer.
सर गाड़ी की
Okay.
चाबी घिस देंगे ऊपर.
Yes, this is the answer. See, we know that the key of a car is made up of metal. Correct? The key of a car is made up of metal. So now metal in the atmosphere react with oxygen and outer layer is made up of now metal oxide. Are you getting my point? Are you
Sir,
getting my
electric
point?
cars
The
even.
the outer layer of a key is now become a metal oxide. That metal oxide where the bee is sting is there, you can rub it. When you will rub it, then you will get a salt and water, because we know that metal oxide, when react with acid, it gives salt and water. So the irritation which was there, it won't be there. Did you understand? No. Ritika, Godwin, Sammy. Huh?
Sir, those type of questions will come.
Yes, this is a case type of study. If you will say that after 1 hour reach to the hospital, then out of 1 they will give 0.
Sir, every car a different key.
Yeah, even the different key are there. They are made up of metal only, no? Different key, anything. Okay, that is made up of
There are
that
like
thing.
keyless.
Yeah, if keyless
Sir,
car is there,
there are
then
like
you have to.
keyless cars.
सर कीलेस के अंदर भी एक्स्ट्रा चाबी आती है, ऊपर से निकाल सकते हैं
Yes, in English say in English.
सर. In keyless key, there is an extra key. We can use that also.
Correct. Okay, guys, did you understand? Did you understand? Now listen one thing. One important thing which I'm trying to say. Godwin, please pay attention. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Sir,
what
go.
happens? Yeah.
Sir, I doubt in the topic you told us. He taught us. So, sir, if we don't have any key or metal oxide, can we use anything basic in the nature? Because the bee
Yes,
sting
we
is
can.
acidic.
We can use anything basic. Like Kunal says, if you have Colgate, you can rub Colgate because Colgate is basic in nature.
Sir,
So
baking
you can
soda.
use Colgate. Baking soda you can use. Yeah, that you can use. Perfect. Yeah. Now next thing, what happened when acid, like, write it down. Write it down one thing. Um, acid and bases in water solution. Write this heading. Acid slash bases in water solution. Acids slash bases in water solution. Good evening, Amar. Where were you? Amar, कहाँ थे? Okay, write it down this thing. This statement, write it down. Then I will explain this. In the presence of water, in the presence of water, in the presence of water, कृतिका समझ में आ रहा है ना आपको?
Yes, sir. मैं समझ आ रहा है.
In the presence of water, all acids, in the presence of water, all acids gives H plus ions, H plus ions. That H plus ions, that H plus ions,
Sir, in the presence of
all the, in the presence of water, in the presence of water, Godwin, quickly cope up, beta. In the presence of water, all
gives H plus
acids
ion.
give H plus ions. H plus ions combine with water. H plus ions combines with water and form H3O plus ions. And form H3O plus ions. H3O plus ions. Now listen. This is important thing. Guys, please pay attention. Godwin, please pay attention, okay? Now H
Yes.
plus, like for example, if I will take an acid like HCl, okay, HCl. So HCl, what HCl do? That when it comes in the contact with water, like HCl plus H2O, when it comes in the contact of water, then this HCl dissociates into H plus and Cl minus. Means this H plus and Cl minus, they will break the bond. They will break the bond and become H plus and Cl minus. and we have the water. We have water now. So this H plus and H2O, they make one bond called as H3O plus ion. H3O plus ion, and Cl negative ion remain in the water. So
The virus won't break.
because this is a kind of, we can say, uh, ionic bond, and whenever the ionic bond dissolve in the water, like Na plus Cl, when you will dissolve in water, so Na plus and Cl minus will be there. So in water, this bond breaks, and H plus and H2O makes a bond, makes H3O plus. This ion is called as hydronium ion.
Can
Hydro.
you explain why do they break bond again?
See, this is a ionic bonding. So we are going to learn this in third chapter, that ionic bond, when they dissolve in water, they break it into the cations and anions. You can see that cations are there plus, and Cl minus anion is there. So whenever an ionic bond dissolved in water, it dissociates into cation and anion, and the H plus ion, which is the cation, it reacts with water to give H3O ions. It is also called as hydronium ion. Hydronium ion. Now, till here done? Till
No,
here
sir.
understood?
Yes.
What happened?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See, the H3O plus is formed, and it is called as hydronium ion. And this hydronium ion is responsible for changing blue litmus paper, is responsible for changing blue litmus paper to red litmus paper. So we
Red.
have this experiment. Na, in which the acid gives red litmus paper. So red litmus paper is because the hydronium ion is there, and that hydronium ion is reacting with the blue litmus paper to give red litmus paper. Now, listen carefully what I am trying to say. Please listen carefully. Hydronium ion is formed when H2O is there. Yes? When H2O is there. Now, for example, if there is no H2O in there, no H2, like for example, if I will take like there is an activity in your book. I don't know you have book with you or not. There, that activity, there dry HCl gas is like when they did the activity, dry HCl gas produced. Now, dry HCl gas means there is no moisture. No moisture means there is no water. Did you understand what I'm trying to say? There is an experiment in your book. You guys can check in your book that in that
Yes.
experiment, dry HCl gas is formed. Now, dry HCl is there, means there is no moisture, no water in that. And if there is no moisture and no water in that, it means that the hydronium ion is not there. And if there is no hydronium ion is there, then will the litmus paper will change? No, the litmus paper will not change. Are you with me? Did you understand? Hmm?
Yes.
Hydronium ion is formed when there is a water in it. So they used to ask this question, that why the litmus paper color did not change when they put in front of dry HCl gas. So why? Because dry HCl gas doesn't have water content, and if there is no water content, there is no formation of hydronium ion, and if there is no formation of hydronium ion, then the litmus paper color will not change. Means the acidic behavior will not be there. Listen carefully what I'm trying to say. If water is not there, 0%, no water at all. Means no water means no liquid state, only dry state. Hmm? If only liquid, no water is there, na? In that case, HCl. Sorry, what does that mean? In that case, acidic character will not show any acidity. No acidity will be there because no release of H plus ions are there. Are you with me? I'll take each question, no problem. Just give me a second. What I'm trying to say, just listen to this. If there is no release of H plus ions, that acid is like a nulla. Okay, like just for the namesake, it's acid, but it's not showing any acid because it is dry. No H plus ions are there. Did you understand my concept? Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Now I'll take the questions. Yes, Ansh.
सर
Yes,
इसका
Ansh.
क्वेश्चन लिखा दो ना.
Yeah, I'll give you the question. Did you understand the concept,
Yes, sir.
Ansh? Okay. I'll give you the question.
Yes,
No
sir.
problem. Just give me a second. Anybody has any
Okay.
question? Kunal, turn on the camera. Semi.
सर ये जो इतने
English,
वो
English,
आपने कहा ना
English,
नल्ला है, so you
English.
told ना the acid will be na अच्छा इंग्लिश ही तो बोल रहा हूँ.
Hmm.
Sir, you told that the acid will be null acid, so does it will be more harmful than the real HCl or
No
what?
harmful. No harm. Like if you will take dry HCl and if your hand is dry, no moisture at all. We skin generally have moisture. So if you just take your skin and fully dry, and if you will put your hand in front of this dry HCl gas, na, nothing will. Are you with me?
Okay, sir, okay.
Okay. Even same with the OH minus. So we can say that acid show their acidic property. Acid show their acidic property if they release H plus ions. If they release H plus ions, they will show their acidic character. Are you with me? If they release lot of H plus ions, means lot of acidic character will be there. Are you with me? So we can say that acidic behavior, acidic behavior is directly proportional to the release of H plus ions.
Sir, can you repeat?
Yes, I will repeat it. I was telling it to you that acid show their acidic property when H plus ions is released. As I told you, like dry HCl gas is not giving any acidic behavior because no water is there, and because of the no water, no release of H plus ions, no formation of hydronium ion. Okay. So this is what the acidic character is. If the H plus ions is releases, then we can say that acidic will show their acidic character. So if more H plus ions is releasing, like lot of H plus ions are releasing, so more acidic behavior will be there. And if in the same of base also,
Sir,
base, yes,
the
show
behavior means in the sense of what?
behavior means like what is the acidic behavior? Sour in taste and change the blue litmus paper to red litmus paper. That is acidic behavior. In the same way,
Yes.
base will show basic behavior or basic property when they will release.
H plus.
No, base releases OH minus ion.
OH minus.
Okay, so means basic behavior is directly proportional to the release of
OH minus.
OH minus ion. Now write it down this thing, then I will give you some questions that we have to answer.
Sir, doubt,
Hmm.
sir. Sir,
Yeah.
if we take a diluted solution of HCl and add too much of H plus ions to it, will the diluted solution will be concentrated or what?
Concentrated, of course. You are adding H plus ions means you are adding acid into it. Means more acid you are adding into it. So you are making water concentration less and
But
concentration.
sir, how it can be concentrated. I am not adding chlorine gas. Chlorine solution. I'm only
No,
adding
H
H
plus.
plus ion.
You
So
cannot pick H plus ions and put it into this. If you are adding H plus ions, means you are adding acid. Means you are adding HCl into it. You cannot take H plus ions and like pick the H plus ions and like when we just cleaning the dal, we remove the stones like that. Pickpocketing, we cannot do that. If you are adding H plus ions, means you have to add H2SO4 or HCl or any other acid.
okay, sir.
Turn on a camera, Amar.
Yeah.
Amar, now I will call Mama. Don't turn off your
सर
camera. Yes.
यहाँ पे बुक में लिखा हुआ है कि वो एक कैल्शियम क्लोराइड से पास करते हैं वो जो ट्राई HCl गैस को
Yes, yes, yes.
ताकि
सूख
ताकि सूखी रहे,
सूखी
हाँ,
नहीं
सूखी रहे. This is
moisture
important
नहीं.
thing. See, the
हाँ
calcium
okay.
chloride is hydroscopic in nature. Okay, write it down at the top of your copy. Top of your copy, write it down. Calcium chloride in that activity is very important. Which activity is this, Amar? Can you tell me?
ग्लूकोज
2.9.
Yeah,
हाँ
take out everyone. 2.9 activity is very important. Okay, they can ask you that why calcium chloride is there. So calcium chloride is there because calcium chloride is hydroscopic in nature. It absorbs the moisture from the HCl gas and make it dry. Okay, write it down.
Sir, can
Yeah,
you repeat that
yeah.
activity?
They can ask you this question. You can write question in front of that. That why they use calcium chloride in that specific experiment. Why they use. Godwin, are you with me? Are you writing that?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, calcium chloride is in which nature?
I'll tell you. Just give me a second. Everyone, write it down with the question. Ansh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ansh,
Yes,
are you there?
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now the question is why the calcium chloride is used in that experiment, and the answer of that is as calcium chloride is hydroscopic. HYDROSCOPIC. Hydroscopic in nature. Hydroscopic in nature. Godwin, are you there? Can you hear me?
Sir, should we write that?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Sir, what is the
Hydroscope.
question?
The question is why calcium chloride is used in activity 2.9.
Why question?
There is an activity 2.9 in your book. Go there,
Yes.
write it down. Why calcium chloride is used in this activity? Why calcium chloride is used in that activity? And the answer of that is because calcium chloride is hydroscopic in nature. Calcium chloride is hydroscopic in nature. It absorbs moisture from the HCl gas. It absorbs
Hy-
moisture
Hydroscopic in nature.
in nature. It absorbs moisture from HCl gas to make it dry. It absorbs moisture from HCl gas to make it dry. Now write the second question in your copy. Why dry HCl does not change a dry blue litmus paper? Write it down this question, Amar.
हाँ
Why dry HCl gas? Why dry HCl gas do not change color? Do not change color of dry blue litmus paper.
Of dry
Dry,
blue litmus paper.
yeah, dry blue litmus paper. But change the color of wet or moist blue litmus paper. But change the color of moist blue litmus paper. The
Sir,
question
I'm
is,
not getting after blue litmus paper.
yeah, but change the color of, moist, MOIST, moist blue litmus paper. Blue litmus paper. The question is, Why dry HCl gas do not change the color of dry litmus paper but change the color of blue litmus paper? The answer is, write it down. When dry HCl gas comes in the contact of dry litmus paper, the answer is when dry HCl gas comes in the contact with dry blue litmus paper,
When dry HCl gas.
comes in a contact with dry blue litmus paper. Kunal, turn on your camera, please. Sammy also. Hmm. Comes in the contact with dry litmus paper, dry blue litmus paper.
Oh, in contact.
In a contact with dry blue litmus paper, because of the absence of water, because of the absence of water, the H plus ions are not releases. The H plus ions are not releases.
Or
After absence of the
Because of the absence of water, because of the absence of water, the H plus ions are not releases. Hence, hydronium ion is not formed. Are
are
not
not.
releases. Are not releases. Hence,
Hmm.
hence, hence hydronium ion is not formed. Hence, hydronium ion is not formed. And there is no change in the color. And there is no change in the color. And there is no change in the color. But in the case of moist litmus paper,
But
but in the case of moist litmus paper, moist litmus paper, when dry gas, when dry HCl gas, when dry with the, but in the case of moist litmus paper, when dry HCl gas, Amar, what happened? Why are you not writing?
Hmm.
after dry
Uh,
White litmus
but
paper
in
के बाद
but in the case of moist litmus paper, when dry HCl gas comes in contact, when dry HCl gas comes in contact, because there is water presence on the litmus paper,
there is water presence.
in the on the litmus paper, H plus ions are released. H plus ions are released to make hydronium ion, to make hydronium ion, to make hydronium ion. Hence, we can see the change in color. Hence, we can see the change in color. Now, write it down this box. Everyone wrote this box?
Hmm.
The box
No,
which I
sir.
made on the board. Quickly write it down. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Quickly write it down. This box. So, mm,
Sir, hence,
hence, there is a change in color. Hence, there is a change in color. Now, this box is important, and one more thing. What was I'm saying? That if lot of H plus ions are releasing, lot of acidity is there. Means lot of acidic character is there. If less H plus ions is releasing, less acidic character is there. Are you with me, guys? Okay. Now write it down this
सर एक
box.
बार
Kunal,
लिखने दे दो सर ये
हाँ,
लिखने दे दो
कुणाल ये लिख लिया पूरा जो मैंने बॉक्स बनाया
Yes, sir.
ओके अंश
Yes,
आपने
sir.
sir, लिख लिया
ओके ओके फटाफट और जिसने नहीं लिखा है आई एम गिविंग ओनली 2 minutes क्विकली डू इट
सर 23rd को है हाफ ईयरली सर।
अगस्त?
नो सर, सितंबर।
हाँ।
मैथ्स वाला क्वेश्चन,
Sorry,
मैथ्स वाला क्वेश्चन,
say it again.
सर मैथ्स वाला सेकंड चैप्टर का मैथ्स वाला
पूरा
सर
वापस।
पूछा ना मैथ।
अरे सर आपने कहा था ना कल कि मैं एक तरह सॉल्व करूंगा क्वेश्चन, कल याद दिला
Ah,
दिया।
okay, 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 okay. Um, in the last, I guess we'll take. In the last, we'll try to take. Okay, write down this.
Yes
Done,
sir, return.
done,
Yes.
done with the right. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now write. There are two types of acid. There are two types of acids. First one is, yeah, strong acid.
Strong.
Acids, and the second one is weak acid. Weak acid. So basically, we learn that acid releasing lot of H plus ions, more acidic is there. Hence, it is a strong acid.
So can you
Are you
repeat?
with me? We learned that if lot of H plus ions are released, that acidic will become more stronger. Okay. So strong acids are those acids that completely dissociate H plus ions. Completely. Like H plus ions, whole. Because more H plus ions are in the solution, more acidic characteristic. Write it down. Under the strong acid, write it down. Under the strong acid, write it down. These acids, releases no, these acids completely dissociate. These acids completely dissociate. These acids completely dissociate H plus ions from the solution. These acids completely dissociate H plus ions from the solution. Okay, completely. Now, why they are weak acid? Ritika, can you tell me any reason why they are weak acid?
Sir, it does not disassociate. Means it does
Completely.
not have that much. Yes.
No, acids are there, but the acids are not strong enough. So because they will not completely dissociate, they partially dissociate it. Are you with me, guys? Kunal? No. Hmm? Strong
Yes
acid
sir.
is completely dissociating H plus ions, like HCl, completely H plus ions has gone. But if I will talk about weak acid, they do not completely dissociate. Write it down. Under the weak acid, write it down. They partially dissociate. They partially dissociate H plus ions. They partially dissociate H plus ions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in labs, do we use weak acids?
Yes. No. In
Like dilute?
okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So basically, in dilute is different and weak acid is different. Dilute acid is like, for example, um, what we can say. Okay, like lemon juice, the pure lemon juice, concentrated. But when we are making lemonade, we take only little lemon juice and lot of water. Lemonade when you are making, means shikanji जब बनाते हैं, what we do, we take little lemon juice and we put it into the water, so we are diluting that lemon juice. Okay, so that is called as dilution. But weak acids are those acids which are not dissociating any H plus ions in the water. Okay, not any, partially dissociating. Okay, for example, if I will take, everyone please pay attention. If I will take example, the example are HCl, HNO3, H2SO4. Okay, so these all are strong acid. Okay, why? Because they completely dissociate H plus ions. They completely dissociate H
Sir,
plus ions. Hmm.
sir, I got disconnected. Can you explain after you have written?
Yeah, I was just giving H. I was so strong acids they completely dissociate H plus ions. Weak acid they partially dissociate H plus ions. Okay. And Sammy, tomorrow come at my house. Okay, from tomorrow. Now, if I will talk about weak acid, they partially dissociate. Like if I will talk about HCS3COOH, it is also called as acetic acid, or this is also called as glacial acetic acid. Okay, and this is also used in vinegar. Vinegar. So this is a example of weak acetic acid because the H plus ions which is released, it is not fully H plus ions are released, partially.
Can you repeat?
Yeah. So this is called as weak acid because partially it releases H plus ions. Not full H plus ions are released, partial. Got it, everyone? Godwin, Ansh, Kunal, Sammy. Kunal, turn on your camera.
Yes, sir.
One more
Yes,
example I
sir.
can take.
कुछ आया.
One more example is H2CO3, hydrogen carbonate. H2 C H2CO3, Na2CO NaHCO3. Carbonic acid. Let me check.
So what's the difference between strong and weak acid?
I told you now that weak acid is partially dissociating H plus ions. They are not releasing H plus ions fully. Okay, and strong acid they releases H plus ions full H plus ions they releases in from the compound. Got it?
Yes.
Hmm?
So what is under acetic acid? Means the next acid.
Yeah, I'm writing this. It is H2CO3. It is also called as carbonic acid. Carbonic acid. So these are the example of weak acid. This one is glacial acetic acid. Glacial acetic acid. Everyone understood? Strong acid and weak acid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now write base.
Okay.
Base are also two types. Strong base and weak base. So Godwin, what will be the example? What will be the definition of strong base?
Strong
Godwin?
base.
Ah,
Strong base. More OH minus ions should be associated.
yes, correct. So if a base releases all H plus ions, completely dissociate H plus ions, this is called a strong base. Write it down. In this base, now these are the bases. Write it, write it down. These are the bases. These are the bases that completely dissociate OH minus ion.
Dissociate.
Dissociate OH minus ion. completely dissociate OH minus ions. Kunal, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Completely dissociate OH minus ions. Now weak base, write it down. These are the bases. These are the bases. These are the bases that dissociate partially OH minus ions. That dissociate partially OH minus ions. That dissociate partially OH minus ions. अंश समझ में आ रहा है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Done? Everyone understood? Godwin? Now
Yes, sir.
example of strong base. Example of strong base is NaOH, MgOH whole twice 2, AlOH whole twice 3, like strong base. And if I will talk about weak base is NH4OH. Any, anything else?
सर अमोनिया खुद भी तो होता है NH3 बेस होता है ना NH3
नहीं, नहीं, NH3 base नहीं.
सर होता है बेस
नहीं, नहीं. NH3 base नहीं है. NH4 base. NH4 base. Weak base.
सर गूगल पे देखो वीक बेस आ रहा है
अमोनिया बेस नहीं होता है. अमोनिया
सर एक बार देख लो
Okay, and ammonia in weak base, write it down that only. NH4OH. NH4. Okay, now remember this thing. This is important. NH4OH is ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. NH4OH. Ammonium hydroxide. Okay, turn on the camera, Amar. Kunal. Okay, now write some reactions. Okay, one more thing, important. Sorry, I forgot. Listen, guys. All the bases which are strong, all the bases which are strong, they are also called as water soluble bases. Water soluble bases. All the strong bases are also called as water soluble bases.
alkali.
Water soluble bases because they are soluble in water. Okay. Did you understand, Godwin? Can you unmute your mic? Ansh, did you understand?
Yes,
All the
sir.
strong bases that completely dissociate OH minus ions, they are called as water soluble bases because they are soluble in water. Simple.
Because,
Okay.
sir, can I repeat that point again?
Because they are soluble in water. If you will take water and if you will take NaOH, if you will dissolve it, they are dissolvable. Simple as that. Kunal, did you understand? Okay. And
Yes,
they
sir.
are also called as alkali. Alkali. They are also called as alkali. Alkali. So now, what question they will ask? I will write that question.
और
This is the question they will ask. All alkalis are called bases, but all bases are not alkali. All bases are not alkali. Why? So the answer of this, everyone please pay attention. The answer of this is alkali are the water soluble bases and they are the strong bases. That is why they are all bases. But all bases are not alkali because it has weak bases also that are water insoluble and they are not alkali. Got it my point? Everyone, shall I
Sir,
repeat this
can you
again?
repeat?
Yes, I'll
I
repeat this
can't
again.
hear you.
See, the question is saying all alkali are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Why? Explain that. So all alkalis are the strong bases, okay? Strong bases, and they all are bases. Simple. But if I will talk about all bases, it has strong base also, weak base also. Only the category of strong base is alkali. But in the category of weak base, they are not alkali. That is the reason that all bases are not alkali, but all alkalis are bases.
Sir, can you repeat that? I didn't understand.
See. Listen, that's why I'm saying carefully listen. All alkalis are water soluble. Simple. Say yes or no.
Yes.
Hmm? And all water soluble bases are strong base. Say yes or no.
Yes.
Now all the strong base are comes under the category of base. So means all alkalis are bases. Got it?
Yes.
Hmm? But if I will talk about weak base, if I will talk about the bases, all bases, if I will talk about all bases have strong base also and weak base also. So weak base are not alkalis, na? They are not alkali. Only the strong base are alkali. That is why all alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Got it, Kunal? Sammy, Ansh, Godwin.
Yes, sir.
सर लिख
Yes,
दिया
sir.
सर.
Now write this question, write the answer, what I'm trying to say.
Sir, done
All
answer.
alkali. Huh?
Answer done.
Sir, लिख
Answer
दिया
done. Very
आंसर.
good.
सर लिख दिया ना
Okay.
सर.
Okay. Then, Godwin, did you understand the answer?
Yes, I understood, sir. I didn't write.
You didn't write. Write it in your own words. Quickly write it down. I'm giving 1 minute. Quickly write. And then after that, write one heading called as reaction. Write one heading. Put heading reaction. And write it down this thing with me. Then I will explain.
Sir, we should write this, no? The reaction.
Yeah. Okay, write it down quickly. I'm giving 1 minute. Then you have to see on the board.
Sir, I have
One
a
minute.
doubt.
Yes, please.
Sir, if salt is neutral, how can it be acidic or basic?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Done writing? You have to leave
Yes, sir.
space also, okay? You have to leave that. That's why I leave space between them.
Sir, I have not leave space, sir.
I too, like, why I am taking so much space?
Sir, you didn't tell, sir.
Brother, I am leaving this much space. Why? For the examples, not to understand.
Okay, sir, I will rewrite it.
Hmm. Okay, done? Everyone done?
Yes.
Wait, sir.
No,
Godwin done? Kritika?
Wait, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, now listen. Please pay attention. Now don't write anything. Now I will take one example. Strong acid like NHCl, HCl,
Hmm.
and strong base like NaOH. This is strong base because they completely dissociate H plus ions and OH minus ions. So if they completely dissociate, you will get H2O, water, fixed. Okay? And the salt will also be neutral, NaCl, neutral salt. If I will take strong base, strong acid like HCl, and weak base like NH4OH.
And that's for
We learned now that weak base is NH4OH. So if I will take this, then acidic salt will be there. The salt will be NH4Cl. It has still the characteristics of H plus ions.
hmm,
Hmm? So that is why the acidic salt is there
yes,
and water is there,
H2O.
H2. If I will take weak acid like any weak acid, could you tell me?
And
See,
H4OH.
if I will take CH3 COOH, this is weak acid, acetic acid, no?
What is
Sorry,
CH3COH?
acetic acid. Just now we learned, no? Godwin, this is the thing. Got it? Godwin? No, this is the thing. No? Can you see this?
Yes,
Hmm. Okay. So weak acid plus weak base like NH4OH. If they will make salt, so it will become CH3 CH3 CONH. I believe. Let me check. Let me check. CH3 COONH. CH3 COONH.
sir, the valency of acetate is minus or plus
The valency of
acetate.
uh, acetate is -1.
Sir,
Hmm.
in normal, when the chemical equation is formed, the positive ion is first.
I know, but this is different rules. As I
Uh,
told you, from 11th class, you will learn chemistry less, exception more.
Hmm?
Okay? From 11th class, if you're opting for the chemistry, you are going to learn chemistry less, exception more. So this is one of the
yes.
exceptions. Okay? Now, weak acid. If I will take weak acid like CS3, COOH plus NaOH. So you will find it out. It is CH3 COONA, okay, plus 1. So it has OH ions that makes basic salt. Got it? So basically what I'm trying to say is that this reactions you have to learn and learn the name also. This reaction is very important because it is there in your chapter number 4 also. Carbonates compound. Okay. Now this is called as sodium. I'll write the name also.
Sodium acetate.
No, sodium ethoxide.
अच्छा,
This is ammonium acetate. This is ammonium chloride. This is sodium chloride. Write it down. गति का समझ में आया? नहीं.
Yes, sir. समझ आया.
Godwin, Kunal, Sammy, Ansh, did you understand? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
yes
sir.
or no?
Sammy, सब लोग दूर है, तुम ही पास हो सिर्फ.
सर अंश पास है, बस थोड़ा 3-4 किलोमीटर दूर है, बाकी कुछ नहीं है.
दी लॉरियल.
आना कभी.
मैं तो आके चला गया भाई अंश.
हाँ तू तो आया है रे. सर भी
अभी
नहीं आया और
प्लान
ये
है
भी नहीं
मेरा,
आया.
आता हूँ. प्लान है
हाँ,
मेरा,
नाम-
आता हूँ.
मैं भी आता हूँ.
कल कल परसों
Okay,
में
sir.
आता हूँ, कल परसों में आता हूँ.
ठीक
Okay,
है.
okay. Now write the thing. Effects. Write it down. Done with the writing. Everyone.
Yes.
Write it down. Effects of dilution on an acid or base. Effects on dilution on an acid or base. Effects of dilution on an acid or base. Effects of dilution on an acid or base. Write it down. Mixing of acid or base with water. Mixing of acid or base with water is called dilution.
It's called
It
as
dilution. It's called dilution. It result in decrease of concentration of ions. It result in decrease in the concentration of ions. Concentration of
The concentration of
ions. Concentration of ions. So basically what happened, like acid is there. That acid, like for example, we'll take a good example of lemon juice which I took before. Okay. So for example, I took lemon juice, concentrated lemon juice, okay, and I dissolved with water. So the sour taste of acid, the lemon juice, it will decrease or it will increase if you will add into the water.
Decrease.
It will decrease, no? Like if you will take lemon juice and if you will put it in your tongue, then like this it will become. And if you will dissolve in water and if you will drink, then it is not that much.
Hmm.
Okay. So it means that the adding of water into acid or base decreases the concentration and the acidic behavior also decreases.
Hmm.
Sir, can you
Did you
repeat?
understand? Like if you will add water into the acid or base, there is a concentration decrease of H plus ions and OH minus ions respectively, and because of that, the acidic behavior becomes less. Got it?
Yes.
Godwin, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now write it down. One question. Write down one question. What is what is yeah?
Wait, sir.
Achhi. Write one question. Okay, I'll write the question. Achhi. Okay. So we know that diluting means adding water into the acid so that the concentration of H plus ions will be less and it will be easy to consume that acid if you are consuming it or we can go easy. Yeah.
Sir, did you explain anything? Because I got
No, no,
disconnected.
I didn't explain anything. This is the question in front of you. The
Okay,
question
okay, okay.
is what is the
Sir, first
correct
one,
way to
option
dilute
A.
acid?
Option
Option
A.
A or option B? Okay, listen, listen, listen. Please pay attention. I will
A.
ask everyone and I will ask you the question also.
It
Okay.
is
Yeah, I
sir.
didn't explain anything. I just draw this, Kritika. I didn't explain anything.
Okay, sir. There was
Okay.
a power cut.
Yeah, yeah. So the question is, which one is the easy way to dilute acid? Adding water into the acid or adding acid into the water? So we'll ask with Semi. Yes,
Sir,
Semi. We'll ask
Sir,
with Semi,
adding
then I'll
acid
come
to
to
the
each one.
water. Adding acid to
And
the water is the perfect.
so say okay, okay, okay. Don't say anything. Okay, Semi is option B. Anybody else? Amar, tell me your answer.
Acid to water.
Acid to water means option B.
Option B.
Okay, and Godwin is saying option A. Yes or Godwin? Say yes or no?
uh, sir, 1 minute.
No, no, no. Now you can't change. No, 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 no. I heard two
Acids to
times.
water.
No, 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 no,
Sir,
no,
sir,
no.
sir.
Now you can't change. Now you can't change. No, 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 no. Ritika, what's your answer? It Gordon can be correct, huh? It's not. I'm just pulling this.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's not correct.
Mm-hmm. Let's check. Let's check. Yes, Kritika, what's your answer?
Sir, B. Adding acid
B
into
of
water.
okay. Kritika is also this side. Ansh, आपका क्या आंसर
Sir,
है? What
B.
is your answer?
सर सर आपने
Sir,
Okay,
मुझसे
B.
okay.
पहले
Don't say.
पूछ के सर
Don't say.
आपने मुझसे पहले पूछ के गलती कर दी सर।
तुमने ही आके बताया. Okay. Okay, Ansh, why B? Why option B? You chose option B. Why? Could you tell me? We are running out of time. Yes. No idea? Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Am I audible? मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yeah.
Hmm?
अरे सर अगर अपन बी करेंगे बोल दूं मैं प्लीज।
Okay, बोलो.
If we add acid to water, we have to continuously stir the water, then slowly add acid, or else it will be a bomb blast.
No, no. Not the correct answer. Not. It's a good answer, but not a perfect answer. Okay.
एक्सप्लोजन मासिव एक्सप्लोजन हो जाता है अगर हम
See. Listen,
ऐसे
guys. I'm telling. Very good. I'm telling. If we go with the option A, which Godwin was saying, if we go according to that, the acid is very big amount, and the water is coming up. So, if did you know when you will put water drops on a hot oil, what will happen? If you will put just little water droplets into the hot oil, a hot burning oil, then the oil will splash out
Yes,
because of the water. So that type of reaction happen. Godwin, please pay attention. That types of reaction happen when you will add water into the acid because it is highly exothermic reaction. It releases great amount of energy that that splashes out the acid out of it and it can cause harm. Got it, everyone?
So what
Sir,
was the
the
question?
will blast.
The question was
Sir, please
Ritika.
repeat.
Yeah, the question was that what is the correct way of dilution? Water into acid or acid into water? That is the question. Hmm? So option A is wrong. This is not the correct way. Why? Because adding water into the acid is highly exothermic. What is exothermic? That it releases great amount of
Yes,
heat.
sir.
And because it releases great amount of heat, it will splash out acid out of it. It will splashes acid out of it, which can cause harm. If we are missing, which can cause harm. But B is the correct way. B is the correct way. Why? Because water is a solvent, and if water is a great solvent, you can add little drop by drop acid and continuously stir it because water will absorb that energy, no? And if that is why the dilution can occur easy without any harm. Did you understand this concept? Ritika, Godwin, Sammy, Ansh, Amar.
Yes,
Godwin,
sir.
this
Yes,
question
yes.
can come in your exam. That adding acid into a water is the correct
Yes,
way
sir. Tomorrow I have
because,
exam.
yeah, that is why I'm saying we can do till here only. Like half of the chapter is completed. Did you understand, Godwin? So tomorrow you will join Godwin, or tomorrow you will take break for the next exam. If you are taking break, then we can do the triangle chapter from tomorrow. Tell me, Godwin.
Sir, tomorrow I might not join.
Okay, no problem. So tomorrow, guys, we'll start the triangle. Before that, we'll take the Ansh doubt, Ansh question. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll end this here only. I'll give you what we have to write. I'll send it in the group. अंश आप कंटिन्यू करोगे बेटा तो आपको ग्रुप में मैं जोड़ दूं.
Yes, sir.
अंश आप कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं?
Yes. हाँ सर.
ठीक है तो मैं आपको ग्रुप में जोड़ देता हूँ फिर मैं उसमें वो जो
हाँ.
मैंने आज समझाया ना ये वाला लास्ट वाला पार्ट मैं वो भेज दूंगा तो आप
हाँ.
उसको देख के लिख लें.
ठीक है. ठीक है.
ठीक. Everyone understood this? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Everyone got this? Amar, Godwin, did you understand? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll end this class. I will send you that page. That page you have to write it down. That's the answer of this question. कीर्ति का समझ में नहीं आया ना आपको कुछ भी?
Sir, I understood.
Okay. Perfect. 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 So
सर मैंने लिख दिया सर.
very good. Very good. I hope you have enjoyed the class. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Signing Shubha Khair.